The laugh hits her before the bell. Yo, what are those? Phones lift. Screens glow. Snickers ripple along the row of desks like a fuse catching. Nia keeps walking, head down, backpack tight to her shoulders. The hall at Lincoln High smells like pencil shavings and yesterday's pizza. Her sneakers, faded blue canvas, rubber peeling, a strip of silver duct tape hugging the toe, squeak against the waxed floor. Not trendy, not new, definitely not quiet. Brooke, queen of box fresh, slides into step beside her, the white of her spotless shoes blinding under the fluorescent lights. Did the thrift store have a 2-for-1 special, or did your time machine break? The kids around her laugh. It's cruel. It's easy. Nia swallows. They're fine. Fine. Jax, all hoodie and grin, films everything. Say that again for my followers. Nia doesn't. She takes her seat in Ms. Patel's science class and stares at the scuffed edge of her desk. The clock ticks loud. Her heartbeat counts louder. Ms. Patel claps once. Phones away. Today is Invent Something Day. 5 minutes each. No excuses. Surprise presentations keep us honest. She smiles at Nia like she always does. Kind eyes, a knot of hair that never fully behaves. We celebrate creativity, not price tags. Brooke stretches, flashing the logo on her sweatshirt. Can we also celebrate the GoFundMe for certain footwear emergencies? Laughter. A few kids wince. No one says stop. Nia slips a hand to her laces, feeling the soft dip where fabric thins. She knows every thread of these shoes. She knows why they're old. She knows why they matter. But that's a story you only tell once, and only to people who don't weaponize it. Ms. Patel scans the list. We'll start with Nia Thompson. Of course. A hush settles. Brooke's eyebrows rise. Jax's camera lifts. Nia stands. Her knees wobble. She places a shoebox on the front table. It's not new. It's the box her shoes came in years ago. The class groans like they smell disappointment. Okay, Nia says quietly. This is called the StepLight. Someone coughs. Step right out that door. Her cheeks burn. She flips the lid. Inside, 2 stiff insoles lined with tape, thin wires threaded like veins, a small battery pack, a cheap desk lamp with a clipped cord, and a cracked digital display from an old pedometer. It's ugly. It's homemade. It looks like failure until it doesn't. Nia's voice steadies. You walk, it powers. Ms. Patel leans forward. Piezoelectric harvesting? Yeah. Nia nods once. I built the insoles from discarded lighters, grill igniters, and ceramic discs from a broken buzzer. Every step compresses the discs. They generate a little charge. The battery stores it. Learn to solder in the library. From who? Brooke's voice is sugar with a blade. The janitor? The janitor let me use an outlet, Nia says, because the maker lab closes when the last bell rings. A few heads turn. An inconsistency. The school brags about STEM, but shuts the space when kids with long bus rides and after-school jobs could actually use it. Ms. Patel watches her carefully. Show us. Nia slides the insoles under her old sneakers. The duct tape catches the light. Snickers. She connects a wire to the battery, another to the lamp. She takes a step. Nothing. She takes another, and another. Heel toe. Heel toe. The battery icon flickers on the tiny screen. 1%, 2%, 3%. You're charging a night light with a walk. Jax yawns. Iconic. The door rattles as a late announcement crackles over the intercom. Something about a maintenance test. The lights stutter once. The room dims like a held breath. Nia keeps walking. 6%, 9%, 12%. She stops and clicks a switch. The lamp flares white. Not a flicker. Not a polite glow. Bright, certain. It floods the scratch table with clean light. The class gasps the involuntary kind. Whoa! Someone whispers. Wait, that's actually cool, says Tyler from the back, captain of everything and skeptic of most. Nia's voice lifts. It charges phones too. Slowly, but it does. Enough for a text. Enough for a map home when your battery dies. Enough for a mom on a double shift to call back. Silence. A different kind. Because now it's not about shoes. It's about who wears them. Brooke's smile falters. Yeah, okay, Girl Scout. Nia unzips her backpack and pulls out a cheap projector. Plugged into the StepLight, it sputters, then hums. She turns off the classroom lights. The lamp at her feet and the projector's glow fill the room like a little rebellion against the flicker above. A slide appears on the whiteboard. A photo of an empty bus stop under snow. Another, a phone at 2%. Another, a nurse asleep in a chair still wearing scrubs, her shoes unlaced, a coffee cup gone cold. Nia swallows. My mom's a CNA. Some nights she walks home because we got one car and it's also a lifeline. Last month her phone died. She was 2 miles out. It was 10 degrees. She couldn't call. She just walked. I couldn't sleep until she knocked. So I made this. Pause you can touch. The bully row shifts. Eyes drop. Hands fidget. Why the old shoes? Jax blurts, because when you feel small you poke holes. Nia looks at him. They were my brother's. He wore them to his first job interview. He didn't get it. He didn't stick around. I wear them because they got one person I love a step closer once. And because they're part of my experiment. The fabric flex makes better charge. Her voice wobbles, then locks. They work. Another inconsistency hangs in the air like a question. We say we value reduce, reuse, recycle, then roast the girl who actually does it. We post kindness quotes, then cut deep for sport. Which is it? Ms. Patel clears her throat. Nia, can your device power the classroom projector? Nia glances at the cable and shakes her head. Not for long, but maybe if. The intercom crackles again. The lights die completely. The class gasps. Emergency strips glow faint and useless. A storm? A test? A prank? No one knows. Everyone stay seated, Ms. Patel says, but her voice thins in the dark. Nia's lamp burns on, small but stubborn. Plug into my StepLight, she says, heart pounding. We'll get 5 minutes. Maybe more. Kids bring phones. Wires snake. Power trickles. The projector coughs and returns in grayscale. Slides bloom again like fireflies. Simple diagrams. A map of the school's energy system Ms. Patel once printed months ago. Except this map is different. Highlighted corridors. A blinking dot. Ms. Patel frowns. What is that? Nia swallows. I've been using the StepLight to log when and where it charges. If I walk a hallway, it records peaks. She hesitates. I noticed something weird last week. After hours, power spikes near the old Eco Club closet. Like a lot. Like room heater in July power. Tyler leans forward. So? Nia taps the next slide. It's a graph. The school's power draw dips and rises. Then surges every night at 7:12 p.m. on the dot. Sustainability Week says we saved 12%, she says, but the meter says otherwise. Shocking inconsistency. The school plastered "We did it" posters in the hall. You don't get that bonus banner with a phantom drain. A murmur spreads. Crypto miners. Someone whispers. 3D printers left on. Old fridge. Who has that key? Ms. Patel asks, slow. The Eco Club lead. Senior year, Tyler says. Everyone looks, as if gravity pulls eyes to one corner of the room. Brooke shifts under the projector's glow. Don't look at me, she laughs. But the laugh doesn't land. She wasn't the lead. She just dated him. Nia inhales. It's not about blame. I wanted to fix it. She points to the last slide, a live feed. She set up a motion cam with the custodian's permission. Mr. Green, the only adult who noticed the solder burns on her fingers and said, quietly, need extension cords? I got you. The live feed shows a gray door with a taped sign. Storage. The timestamp blinks. 10:18 a.m. The camera's little red dot pulses. In the dark, the class holds its breath as one. Footsteps echo from the hall outside the room. Soft, quick, then stopping. The thin projector speaker picks up a metallic clink from the feed. On the screen, the storage room handle trembles. Who would be opening it now? Ms. Patel whispers. Nia's lamp stutters. Battery at 12%. 9%. 6%. The room feels like a throat tightening. The handle turns. The door cracks. A sliver of light cuts the frame. A hand slips in first, gloved, careful. Then an arm. A shoulder. The camera angle is terrible. The face is hidden by a hoodie. Someone in the class squeaks. Is that? The hoodie tilts. A glimpse of a school lanyard. The plastic card clinks against a metal key ring. The character photo flashes for a split second in the projector's wash of gray. Tyler's jaw drops. Brooke goes stone still. Jax forgets to film. Because the face on that lanyard is not a senior. Not a student. It's faculty. Nia's lamp blinks again. 3%. 2%. The image jitters. The door on the screen opens wider. The hooded figure slips inside with a box that hums faintly, like a swarm of bees that never sleeps. The projector coughs, hiccups, and the picture sizzles to black. Ms. Patel scrambles for the wall switches. Nothing. Dark swallows the room. In the dim, the real classroom door handle begins to turn, and every head swings toward it, hearts and throats, as the door eases open. Just an inch, and a voice whispers from the hall. Nia, we need to talk. Now. The door creaks. Every head in the classroom swivels. That whisper, low, urgent, still hangs in the dark. Nia, we need to talk. Now. The emergency lights glow faint red. Shadows stretch long. Nia's chest pounds. She clutches the StepLight battery pack, its tiny numbers blinking on their way to 0. The lamp at her feet dims again. 2%, 1%, a dying heartbeat of light. The door edges open wider. A figure slips inside. It's not a student, not a janitor. It's Mr. Callahan, the assistant principal. The same man who locked the Maker Lab every day at 3 p.m. sharp. The same man who gave speeches about Sustainability Week. The same man on the lanyard the projector showed moments ago. Gasps. A nervous laugh from Jax. Brooke covers her mouth. Mr. Callahan doesn't look at anyone else. Just Nia. Come with me, he says quietly. Now. Ms. Patel steps forward. Mr. Callahan, the power just went out. We're in the middle of class. He cuts her off. This is a safety matter. Thompson. Outside. Safety? The word tastes wrong. Tyler mutters, Yo, this is weird. Brooke whispers, What if he... Then stops. Mr. Callahan's eyes harden. Nia. She rises slowly, the battery in her hand. Why me? Because, he says, voice cold now, you've been tracking things you shouldn't. The class freezes. Her tracking. Her graphs. The secret spikes at the Eco Club closet. How do you know that? Ms. Patel asks. But Mr. Callahan doesn't answer. He grips the door frame like a man holding back something dangerous. Outside. Now. Nia swallows hard. Every instinct screams don't go. But staying means confrontation. Everyone's eyes burn holes into her. She steps toward the door. Her sneakers squeak. The duct tape catches the last flicker of the dying lamp. As she passes him, Mr. Callahan leans close and hisses, Delete your files. Tonight. Then he guides her into the hall. The door shuts. The lock clicks. The hallway is darker than the classroom. Long empty. A hum echoes from somewhere distant, like machinery running where no machinery should. Mr. Callahan doesn't walk. He paces fast, leading her toward the stairwell. His key ring jingles with each step. Nia's fingers twitch over the battery pack in her pocket. One wire is still connected. She squeezes the wire like a lifeline. Sir, she manages. Why did the meter spike every night? His jaw tightens. That's none of your concern. But it's hurting the school. The power bills. He stops so suddenly she almost collides with him. He turns. His face is half-shadowed. It's not the bills, he says. It's what's being hidden. Her stomach drops. Hidden? What is it? She whispers. Before he can answer, the stairwell door creaks open below. Two silhouettes appear. One tall, one short. Both in hoodies. Both holding boxes with faint humming. Nia freezes. The taller figure looks up, eyes glinting in the red emergency glow. Recognition stabs her. It's Ms. Patel, her teacher, the one who defended her, the one who said creativity over price tags. Now she's carrying a box that hums like the one in the camera feed. "Bring her down," Ms. Patel says flatly. The hallway spins. "Wait, Ms. Patel?" Nia's voice cracks. I don't understand. You weren't supposed to see it." The teacher replies steady. "Not yet." Mr. Callahan grips Nia's shoulder. "She's been digging. Then we'll use her," Ms. Patel says, lifting the box. The hum grows louder, like bees trapped in metal. She's smart. She built power from footsteps. Imagine what she can do plugged into this. The shorter, hooded figure steps closer. A flick of light reveals a familiar jawline. Brooke, her bully, her rival, her accomplice? Brooke smirks. "Surprised? You thought I was just about shoes. But hey, turns out I know what real power looks like." Nia's throat tightens. "What are you doing?" Ms. Patel's eyes soften, but it's not kindness. It's pity. "We're saving the future, Nia. The school wasted grants. The board lied about sustainability. So we built something real. Prototype. Energy storage no one wants you to know about." Nia stares at the humming box. "Then why hide it?" Mr. Callahan answers. "Because if the wrong people see it, they'll bury us." Brooke adds, "Or steal it, so we keep it quiet. And anyone sniffing too close." She taps Nia's old sneakers with her spotless white ones. Gets scared off. Nia reels. The bullying, the mockery, all of it wasn't random. It was cover, distraction. But then another thought slams into her chest. If this invention is real, if it's powerful enough to light cities, why does it feel like a threat instead of hope? Ms. Patel gestures at Nia. She's resourceful. She can help, or she can disappear. Silence. The hum deepens. Nia's pulse races. Her brother's shoes feel heavy, like anchors on her feet. But they also feel like courage. He never got his chance. Maybe she can't waste hers. She blurts, "If you want me to help, show me the truth. What's inside the box?" The three exchange a look. Brooke grins. "Fine." She lifts the lid. Inside, not wires, not batteries, something worse. A swirling core, faintly glowing. Blue-white energy pulsing like a heartbeat. It vibrates the air, making Nia's skin prickle. "That's not school tech," she whispers. "No," Mr. Callahan admits. "It's military surplus. Stolen." Her breath catches. "You stole this." "Borrowed," Ms. Patel corrects sharply. "Repurposed." The district dumps money into football fields while families freeze in winter. "We found a better use." Brooke leans in. "And now you're in it too." But before anyone can move, a deafening bang echoes from below. The stairwell shakes. Dust rains from the ceiling. Someone's pounding the lower doors. Voices shouting. Heavy boots. "Police." Mr. Callahan curses. "They found us." Ms. Patel grips the box tighter. "We move. Now." Brooke shoves Nia toward the stairwell. She comes too. Nia stumbles, caught between panic and fire in her chest. If she screams, they'll silence her. If she runs, they'll drag her back. Her only weapon, the StepLight, flashes its final number. 1%. She presses the wire against the metal railing. Sparks snap. Everyone jolts. The box hum flares, unstable. "Stop!" Ms. Patel shouts, but Nia looks her dead in the eye. "Then tell me the whole truth. Who's funding you?" Ms. Patel opens her mouth, then shuts it. And in that silence, Nia knows. It isn't just the school. It isn't just rogue teachers. It's bigger, much bigger. The pounding downstairs grows louder. The stairwell door groans, seconds from breaking. Nia's heart slams. She's standing between a stolen weapon, corrupt adults, and a police raid that will not ask questions first. And then, above them, another door creaks open. Footsteps echo. Someone else is coming. Someone Nia never expected. A voice calls down, calm and clear. "Nia, don't listen to them. Come with me." She looks up, and what she sees makes her knees buckle. It's her brother, the one everyone said was gone. The stairwell shakes. Shouts rise from below. Police boots thunder. And from above, her brother's voice. Nia, don't listen to them. Come with me. Nia's chest tightens. Her brother, Marcus, the one who was gone, the one whose shoes she wears, the one whose absence haunted every step she ever took. Now he's standing there, calm in the half-light, as if he never left. But the air is split. On one side, Mr. Callahan, Ms. Patel, and Brooke clutch the stolen tech, their faces pale with panic. On the other, her brother, a ghost returned to flesh. Marcus, her whisper cracks. They said you. I know. His voice is steady. They lied. Mr. Callahan barks. Don't trust him, Nia. He's the reason this started. He vanished when the investigation closed in. He left you. Nia stares at Marcus. His eyes glisten, raw. That's not true. I left because I found out what they were doing. And I couldn't stop it alone. Ms. Patel's voice sharpens. He's a deserter. He walked away from his future. From you. But Marcus shakes his head. I walked away from their control. The box hums louder, like it knows truth burns hotter than lies. The stairwell explodes with a bang. Police battering the lower door. Ms. Patel grips the box. Move. Now. But Marcus raises his hands. If you take that box, you bury yourselves forever. Nia, don't let them use you. Her mind spins. The girl mocked for duct-taped shoes is now at the center of something so big it bends the air. She looks at the teachers, at Brooke, at the box humming like a heart that doesn't belong in this world. Then at Marcus. He says softly, remember why you built the StepLight. Not for greed, not for power, for survival. For Mom. Her knees weaken. Tears prick her eyes. He's right. She built it for love, not leverage. The police crash through the lower stairwell door. Shouts echo. Flashlights slice the dark. Mr. Callahan swears. We're out of time. He lunges for Nia's arm. But Marcus moves first. He grabs her hand and yanks her toward him. Run! They sprint upward. Shoes slap against steel stairs. Behind them, voices scream. Stop them! Ms. Patel's fury cracks like glass. Brooke shrieks. Don't let her take it! But in the scramble, the glowing box jolts. Sparks burst. The hum wails. Ms. Patel stumbles. Mr. Callahan grabs her elbow. Brooke clings to the box like it's her crown. And that's when the police flood in. Red-blue sirens flash through broken glass. Hands in the air. Chaos erupts. Yelling. Shoving. Officers swarm the teachers. Brooke screams that it's hers. That it was always hers. Mr. Callahan insists it's a prototype grant project. Ms. Patel pleads they were only testing sustainability models. But none of it matters now, because the box slips from Brooke's hands. Crashes. Sparks fly. The hum becomes a scream. Marcus pushes Nia behind him. Get down! The box bursts in white light. And then silence. Smoke curls. Officers cough. Brooke sobs. Ms. Patel stares at her hands like she doesn't know them anymore. The core inside the box lies shattered, energy dissipating like mist. Whatever power they clung to is gone. Nia's StepLight lamp, faint but steady, flickers in the smoke. The only light left. The only invention that still works. Hours later, the school is cordoned off. News vans crowd the street. Reporters shout questions. Parents cry. And in the middle of it all, Nia sits on the curb, shoes scuffed, clothes dusty, Marcus beside her, his hand steady on her shoulder. You okay? He asks. She nods faintly. You came back. I had to. His voice cracks. I couldn't let them twist everything. I thought disappearing would protect you, but it only made you carry the weight alone. Nia's throat burns. Why didn't you tell me? I was scared. I failed once. But you, he smiles through the dust. You didn't. The next day, the truth spreads. The teachers had built an illegal power system, hiding stolen military tech inside the school. They covered it with grants and false sustainability reports. They used intimidation to silence anyone curious. And Brooke? She had been their student face, distracting attention, ridiculing threats like Nia so no one looked closer. But it all unraveled the moment a girl in old shoes refused to stay small. The following week, the principal calls a special assembly. The gym buzzes. Students fidget. Reporters wait at the back. Nia stands on stage. Her shoes still taped, her StepLight insoles still wired. The principal clears his throat. Lincoln High has faced a grave violation of trust. But in the midst of this, one student showed courage and brilliance. Today, we recognize her not for what she wore, but for what she created, and for who she is. Applause swells. Nia steps to the mic. Her hands tremble, but her voice steadies. I built this because my mom needed light when the world was dark. I wore these shoes because they belonged to my brother, who taught me every step matters. People laughed. They tried to silence me. But the truth doesn't need new shoes. It just needs a chance to walk. The gym roars. Even Tyler, captain of everything, stands to clap. Brooke, head down in the crowd, slips out the side door. For once, she has nothing to say. After the assembly, Nia and Marcus walk home together. The sun paints the cracked sidewalks gold. Her shoes squeak, but now every step feels like an anthem. You know, Marcus says, smiling, those shoes are going to be famous. She laughs. Guess they earned it. Nia's journey reminds us that prejudice tries to shame what it doesn't understand. Bullies mock what they secretly fear. But dignity isn't bought. It's built step by step. Her story proves that respect and fairness may stumble, but they rise. Always. So if you've ever been judged for what you wear, where you're from, or what you don't have, remember Nia. Remember her shoes. And remember that courage can turn ridicule into reverence. If this story moved you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to RippleLives, where we tell powerful stories that shine a light on truth, justice, and the strength inside us all. Because every story carries the power to create a ripple, and one ripple can change everything.